All right, my friend. So this video topic is about not chasing women, and if you are, my friend, you have to stop chasing them. What you need to do is have more self-respect for yourself. So I'm going to give you guys 5 tips, anybody that needs them out there, to stop chasing women and start going after your excellence. So I have 5 right here. So the first one is you have to have self-respect. See, when you are talking to women, when you are working on your life, when you have a lot going on for yourself, you need to keep in mind that the whole projection of your life, everybody sees things physically, right? So they're going to look at you. When a woman looks at you, she wants to see that you can respect yourself, that you have a self-respect by the way you live, the way you handle your finances, the way you talk to people, the way you treat others, the way you treat your coworkers or your family or your friends, whoever it might be. They want to see that you have a level of self-respect not only for other people, but then you have it for yourself, that you're upholding your own morals, your own values, your own virtues, and that they can see that you're a man of your word. So keep that in mind, is that you have to have self-respect. That is one of the reasons why a lot of men do not get the woman that they want, is because they lack self-respect. They don't respect themselves. They don't clean up after themselves. They keep their cars a mess, their rooms a mess, their mind's a mess. And there's nothing wrong. If you have to work on your mental health, you got to work on your mental health. But you shouldn't be stuck in a spot where you are lacking self-respect. And these are 5 tips. So there's a lot more to come in different videos. So these aren't the end all be all. These are 5 tips. And the first one is you got to have more self-respect. And how do you get more of that? You have to work on yourself daily. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take your vitamins. You got to work out. You got to show up to work. You got to change your mindset on things and be more optimistic and more positive instead of down on yourself, having low self-esteem and low confidence. You have to have a daily practice of working on yourself to better yourself daily, and do it day by day instead of looking so far in the future that you stress yourself out. So you want to have a good timeline of when you can work on yourself and take care of yourself daily. You know, if you got to read, if you got to write, if you got to work out more, if you got to take your cold showers, whatever you might, whatever you have to do to boost your thinking and boost your body and get to a point where you start loving yourself. You have that self-respect, you have that self-worth. So that goes in the second point too. So the second point is you gotta have self-love. Without self-love, and this is the most important probably one out of all this, none of this is possible. I don't think you can attract anything you want in life. I don't think you can attract the money, the network of people that you need, the life that you want, the body that you want, none of that. The person that you want to be in the future, you can't get that without self-love. You can get all the riches, you can get all the wealth, sure. You can bypass a few things maybe. So maybe I'm kind of wrong on that, but you need self-love. That is one of the most powerful things in your self-improvement journey, and it goes hand in hand with that self-love, self-respect. It's all self, it's all you. You have to have it, because I'll tell you guys a story actually. So when I think I was 16, I was dating a girl at the time, and well, we were friends. We weren't really dating, but we're going to get to the point where we were dating. And I hit a road bump where I realized that if I were to date her, I don't love myself. And I was like, oh, wow, what do I do here? What do I do? Because I want to date this chick. I'm lacking self-love. So you can see how that clashes, man. Because I don't want to be in a relationship where I love somebody and I want to be with them or fall in love with them. I hate the word fall in love, but build something with them. I don't love myself. You know what I mean? You never want to get to a point where you're starting to build everything around you, but then you forgot about yourself. You forgot about your self-worth, your self-value. You forgot about your self-love. And before right when we were about to date, because we liked each other, hanging out all the time, did all the stuff together, I hit the roadblock and she told me something that like changed my view and my life forever. She said, how can you love someone if you don't love yourself? And she was telling me that knowing that I wasn't there yet, but she was willing to wait for me. But I turned her down. It could have been something great. It's okay. I turned it down. I didn't think I was ready. And that's because I like self-love. I let a good girl go. And it happens, man, because I felt so guilty that she was so expressive. She had so much self-love that you could feel it when you talk to her. You could feel it when you see her doing things and, doing all these great things for other people, the way she cared about people, the way she cared about herself and her family. She spoke with a high confidence. She was very intelligent, very loving person. And I felt like I had those qualities, but it wasn't getting allocated to me. I wasn't doing it for myself. I was showing out so much of myself for other people that I didn't have self-love, and I didn't want to date her because I didn't love myself, and I didn't want to burden her with being in a relationship with someone that couldn't uphold their end of the bargain. You know what I mean? So that's a huge one right there, man. Is self-love. You gotta have self-love. You gotta love yourself, man. That's number two, man. Have self-love. Number one, have some self-respect. And then number two is have awareness of your mindset and the things that you say, because those are two big things that really dictate not only where you're headed in life, but who you are as a person currently and how you see your past. Your awareness of life, your thoughts, the things that you say, all of this is going to matter when it comes to dating and when it comes to finding the right woman, because you have to have an awareness of who you are, where you want to go, the impact you want to have, the lives that you want to change, and the direction you want to take yourself in, especially if you want to add a partner into your life. You need to have an awareness of all this stuff. You need to be consciously aware of what you do every single day. From the day you wake, from the moment you wake up to the time that you fall asleep, you have to have an awareness or have an understanding of, like, all right, these are good habits I'm doing, these are bad habits, these are things I need to cut out, these are things I need to keep, these are things I need to change, this is how I need to grow in this is what I shouldn't be doing, these are the right seeds to plant in my life, these are the wrong seeds I need to stop watering and get rid of. So you have to have an awareness of self, have an awareness of who you are, have an awareness of as much as you consciously can of who you are, what you want to do, the impact you want to have, and the life that you want to live. It goes a long way, especially when you're having conversations with women, to talk to them and have an awareness of all about who you are, because you're able to talk to them and you know all about yourself that you can currently at whatever age you are. And I think that, like I said, having that self-awareness takes you very far in life. So have a self-awareness of who you are. And the next point is number 4 is have a positive self-talk. So I think a lot of us, when we used to struggle with women, or if we still do, we used to have a self-talk of overcomplicating the situation. So you want to talk to a girl, you want to ask her out, you want to, take her somewhere nice, you want to get her number, you want to call her, you want to text her, but your self-talk is going wild, it's going crazy. I'm too big, or I'm too skinny, or I'm not 6 foot, I don't have this number in my bank account, whatever it might be. So you start limiting yourself to your negative self-talk and your negative self-image. And now you put yourself in a position where you maybe could have gotten the number, or you could have gotten a date, or you could have gotten a phone call if you didn't have your mindset put in such a negative spot where now you're starting to doubt everything about it. Like, okay, I sent her a text message, I hope she texts me back, I hope that this doesn't fall through. Bro, just live, go about your day. If you sent her a text message after you met her and you got her phone number and she doesn't get back to you in a day, fine, man. Change your positive self-talk. Just work on something different in life. Do something that doesn't involve you thinking so much about the outcome of every woman having to say yes to you, because you're going to get rejected a lot more than you're going to get accepted. So you have to have that in mind, is have a positive self-talk, because when you're talking to women, their intuition, their ability to read men is very, very, very good, and it's very, very, very fine-tuned. So you have to have a positive self-talk, because let's say that she's talking to you, right? And let's say that she asks you about your job, and then your response is, well, I hate the people I work with, I hate my boss, I hate my coworkers, I hate the fact I gotta wake up every morning to go there. It comes off a certain way where she's like, oh, okay, that's a lot of hate, that's a lot of negativity right off the bat, and I barely know this person. So you have to be careful of what you're talking about, or if you're talking about, let's say the different topic is, well, how do you view yourself? Like, let's say she asks you a question about something that you do, or something about you, like, oh, I just hate this part of myself, man, I can't get it together. Like, just be careful how you talk about yourself and how you present yourself, because that's very huge when it comes to their perception of how they think that you're thinking, because, like I said, they're fine-tuned to kind of figure out a little bit of what a man's thinking. So have a positive self-talk, keep everything fun, keep everything light, keep things jokey, and don't overcomplicate the process. And the last and final one is have confidence. Whatever you do in life, whoever you decide to become, whatever life you decide to live, whatever impact you decide to have confidence. Women love confidence. It's as simple as that. They love confidence. They love having that man that's very confident and grounded within the things that he believes. He's grounded with his self-respect. He's grounded in his self-love. He's grounded in his self-awareness, his positive self-talk. He's grounded in his beliefs. His belief in himself, his belief in his family, his belief in his legacy, or his belief in his whatever it might be. So you have to have a high level of confidence. And anybody can do it, man. It takes time. Figure out a lot about yourself. Like I said, have an awareness of yourself, know about your positive self-talk, respect yourself, work on your self-love. All these things will get you to that point where you can be confident, and that it exudes a high level of frequency and energy that women love. You have to get to that point where you have a high level of confidence, and you do that through working on these 5 steps: respect, love, awareness, positive self-talk, and then confidence. And I think with that, man, you'll be able to get, you know, the right woman. You're not going to get every woman, and you shouldn't, but you should find the right woman. I don't think you should be having a roster. I don't think you should be playing women. I don't think you should be sleeping around. I don't think you should be doing that stupid ass friends with benefits, that situationship, whatever that shit is. No, you're looking for one woman that can build the empire with you, that can be a great benefit to your life, and you can be a great benefit to her life. And you have a relationship that's built upon unconditional self-love, where you guys have a relationship where you can build together rather than extracting stuff from each other, rather than your relationship being transactional in a way. So you need to find and get a partner that has the same values as you, that can challenge you, that you guys can grow together, that you guys can critique each other, and that you guys can build an empire together. And let's say that you already have a lot of this stuff. Let's say that someone's watching my video for some reason and they already have the money, they already have the empire being built, they're already working on their business, whatever. Fine. Just be careful of the person that you bring into your life, and be careful of the impact that that person can have, and do your best to analyze this person and get to grow with them and see if you guys are compatible. Because compatibility, which we could talk about in a different video, is very, very huge in a relationship. You might find a girl that's beautiful, but are you compatible with her? You might find a girl of your dreams, but are you compatible with her? So keep that in mind. But like I said, work on your confidence. Be confident, be bold, and go get rejected, man. Go out, get rejected, and find the right person for you, and take your time. Don't rush stuff. Keep stuff light, keep stuff fun. Always show her a good time. Be respectful. Be a gentleman. Don't be an asshole. Don't be like those red pill guys, man. Be a gentleman, and I think everything will work out for you, man. I do think that if you continue doing this, whether you're lonely or you're working on it, wherever you're at in life, if you guys want a girlfriend, if you guys want a wife, if you guys want a true partner, work on these 5 steps and you guys will get there in due time, my friend. So with that said, thank you guys so much. If you guys can like, comment, share, subscribe, it helps get the video out to the world, and hopefully I can impact some people's lives. And let me know down in the comments below how you guys are doing with your journey. Are you guys single? Are you guys dating someone? Are you guys with somebody? And if you guys watch this video, let me know what you guys think of my tips, and if you've even used these tips and how they've helped you throughout your journey through dating and finding the right woman. Not finding women, finding the right woman. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all take care, right?